This is Rio Hill on Legendary difficulty. And I have my 2 supply wagons and $135,000. I did take the CS Richmonds because I really want them. The cost was about the same as the Enfields per perk. A little bit less of a payoff. I put 3 good commanders in because Pandacrowd has found out that your division commanders get a fixed amount of XP. So I want to get 4 good division commanders to get some XP. I took 5 units from my last battle and took them to 1850. Pretty straightforward. 3 have CS Richmonds, 2 have Harper's Ferries. One of my 24-pound howitzers got his 3rd star. Actually, 2 of them did with a good officer. My 20-pound Parrot is getting too good. I'm going to have to break him down and spread him out soon. But so 24-pounder and a 20-pound Parrot. 2 Cav. 1 is a brand new unit. I had plenty of 61s. And the second unit is my rifled Cav that I had, and I just took him to 500. And then I brought my sniper. So in this battle, I get 6-1, kill almost 10,000 of the enemy, lose 1,600. And yeah, that's it. He has 14-7 in the battle. I have 11-5. So it's pretty close. The thing that's really interesting about this battle is how well equipped the enemy is. If you're unlucky, and apparently I'm a little bit unlucky, but I could have been more unlucky, I guess, is the enemy came in with all 20-pound Parrots, and he came in with really, really good Cav and skirmisher weapons. Exactly what I would have wanted to have had if it was me arming the Union Army. I would have wanted Spencer carbines, Burnsides, just really good equipment. And he had all the rapid fire, very accurate weapons. And yeah, I would have wanted that. I would have wanted a few sniper weapons, but I don't think he had any long-range sniper weapons. So could have been worse. With the weapons he had, he should have won this battle. That's what I think. But he doesn't because he decides to fire mostly from the water most of the battle. So yeah. So Pandacrowd talks about this in his battle, how the Cav crosses here. I'm trying to catch his Cav, at least one of his units, here, and just drive him nuts as much as possible, get any free shots on him that I possibly can. His Cav is really good. I know his Cav is going to be really good. Right away I can tell when I take shots from him that, yeah, I do not want to get hit by these guys. So, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm waiting till 2:32 on the countdown timer, and then I'm going to go for his artillery. And if I have gotten the attention of his Cav and maybe some of his other units and pulled his units toward my army, I only have 2 infantry over here. So, but if we can do that, if we can just get his attention, yeah, look at that. He hits me in my route right away. That's a 2-star skirmisher unit. He's in the water, but yeah, his units are going to hit hard. All of his artillery is 20-pound Parrot, so killing them is a very, very high priority. Anyway, I watched other people play this battle, and I watched Pandacrowd play, and so here I am with the melee Cav, want to hit this guy, Pandacrowd, this is what he does in his video. I recommend doing this. This works. But I'm bringing Maynards. And the Maynards, their job is to fire. So they're a bit oversized. They're not going to be as efficient as they normally are at 350. But for mounted firing, they're okay. Like at 500, I don't think they do very well dismounted. The supply wagon and the commander are forward to draw the enemy's attention. I need the enemy to start attacking right away my position that I have here, my defensive position. Okay, here comes my army, and I want to get that army over straight away. So now I have three things going on. Have the melee, we have to kill this artillery. This is our one chance to take this guy out. And so need to get these guys as quickly as possible. Detached skirmishers. Oh, you'll notice my units are 1850. That's so my units would be about 1650 after detaching skirmishers. 1650 is the perfect, most efficient size for infantry. So I could have gone a little higher in my unit size. I didn't touch scaling at all, so I wasn't worried about that. I'm hitting pause a lot, but I still should have hit pause even sooner because my two artillery went a little forward of where they should have gone. So now I've got to get my sniper firing at his artillery. I've got to kill this guy as quickly as possible and then get my cav out of visibility, because if he's anywhere near this, he will catch my cav. And yeah, we'll be in melee or we'll be in combat or something. So I want to get them out of sight. And my two infantry units and my two detached skirmishers, they need to just start firing on these guys and doing as much damage as possible. Again, these guys have really good weapons. I'm a big fan of the Burnside and, well, all of the repeating weapons better than Burnside's. And I don't know if the Spencer repeating is a Cav exclusive. I don't know. I'll take a look at the end of the battle. Yeah, he has a large Cav unit behind me now, and I've got to stop him. So, yeah, but otherwise things are going real well. Just have to, I mean, this is the crucial part of the battle. I have to secure the rear of my position. I have to, well, we did kill this artillery unit. Now we have to drive this Cav unit back. I have two supply wagons and he can capture both of them. One of the things that can't happen is I can't turn my flank to the enemy and one of these infantry units rout, then that's battle over. And that infantry unit is trying desperately to turn. And I'm telling him, do not turn. Do not turn your rear to the enemy. And he doesn't want to do it. He wants to turn his back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy units that would certainly make him rout. So I cannot let that guy do that. Or, yeah, I lose my line. So unfortunately, his artillery routs because of the sniper. So if you don't want your infantry to turn, tell them to fire at somebody in the direction you want them to face. And the other thing I could have done is told him to hold. Could have done that. So yeah, the Cav is now visible, and I need to get them invisible so that the enemy does not pull guys away. I want everybody to attack over here. This is where the battle needs to take place. So I have the detached skirmishers are coming in, setting one of my infantry to run. Yep, and there that infantry goes again, like he's trying to turn again. So yeah, he's going to keep wanting to turn and die, so that's no good. Okay, the Cav is fine. The Cav is now fine. This side of the water is fine. That detached skirmisher is going to do well. His Cav has thought better of it. Now he's going to play with some detached skirmishers to the left of my line. And, you know, the next thing is got to get the artillery up. Yeah, I'm going to hit pause a lot. These units need to do exactly what they have to do, because this can go all kinds of bad in a hurry. And particularly in the beginning, if things go really bad, this battle is lost. So, but if things go well, you know, we can be in excellent shape for the next phase. So that's what we want. And we just caught his Cav in the water again. That's good. So now begins one of my plans with the sniper was that the sniper would be more about visibility than shooting. So I was hoping to find a place where I could get visibility of the enemy artillery, and then my 20-pound Parrot would be able to start killing his artillery at range. So his 20-pound Parrots would fire at my infantry, which would be in cover, and I would take a couple hundred losses. But while that was happening, my 20-pound Parrot, my 3-star 20-pound Parrot, would kill his artillery. So here's a little gift of a supply wagon. We'll take that. And the infantry is just doing fine. The units here are doing just fine. I'm reinforcing the back of my line with an infantry unit. I'm having another infantry unit come up on the north edge of my line, so I'll have 2 infantry on the north, 2 facing toward the, I guess, the victory location, facing east, and then 1 unit south, guarding my south flank. So that's, in my mind, that's perfect. So one of my units is up, and he's not completely exhausted, and now we just have to get the artillery up. So yeah, the hope that I have at this point is to get visibility of his artillery with my sniper. So yeah, these guys are doing fine. We can exchange shots with him. My units are in good cover. I moved my commander. His artillery, I think, was firing at my officer again. Yeah, that I didn't want my commander to die, so. Yeah, I can see and you probably can't see it in the video, but I can clearly see about the direction that the artillery rounds are flying in, so I have a pretty good idea where the enemy is. I just can't see him. And yeah, my line is stable enough that the 20-pound Parrot can start killing his artillery if I can just see it. So yeah, and here's what I find, that my sniper can stay invisible until he fires, and then he goes completely visible. So, but I'm perfectly okay with having him not fire, putting him on hold and just have him spot. Yeah, but at this point, I'm not 100% certain that firing will give my position away. It's after the battle, so now I know. Okay, I got too close to his artillery, and I fired, and I was spotted. So I was close, and I got spotted, and then I fired, and I got spotted, and I've got to get out of there. He's going to come after me. So, yeah, I should not have stopped. I should have, I told my guys to run pretty fast, but he's faster than I am. His skirmishers, that's only a 2-star, but he's way faster than I am. He's going to fire artillery at me. He's going to come, screaming down that hill at full speed. Yeah, he's going to fire with incredibly good weapons. And yeah, I can't. And he's going to reload in like a decimal second. And yeah, he just chopped my sniper to pieces. Good thing I came in a bit oversized. So I brought my Cav over to back him up. That's fine with his Cav crossing right where he is right there. We'll put some shots on him, hopefully. Now we'll make this guy pay. But no, he's going to stand in the water and kill my Cav. So the guy is just, he's tearing up my sniper and my 2 Cav units. One unit. But that's, he's well armed and he's a 2-star unit. And he's doing what he, what I would do with a 2-star unit. With those weapons. Yeah, and my 2 Cav units can't seem to attack together. They can't seem to fire together. All they can do is block my sniper. So yeah, Cav is just, to me, very frustrating to operate with. One detached. Oh, my plan obviously is I knew that my Cav, they were going to take losses in this battle. Their job is to sacrifice themselves to kill artillery as much as possible. But, so, okay, I knew that was going to happen. So that's why my units are both oversized. One is melee and the other one is rifle. But my plan is that the melee cav is really going to bleed down, and then that guy's going to become rifle. Both of them are going to become rifle cav. I don't think at this point that I'm going to have melee cav. And I am going to have a second sniper unit. So I'm going to have 2 sniper units and probably 2 rifle cav. And that's pretty much it. The rest of my army is going to be infantry and artillery. So my sniper took some hits, but we have now taken out... Have we taken out 2? Almost 2 of his artillery. Almost, maybe. And in the north, we continue to tear him up. He just had a unit die. Oh, you'll notice, I don't know if I mentioned this. I put 2 perks into recon, 2 more perks. I really like 4 perks in recon. And at this point, I value that more than I value medicine. The ability to be able to see what the enemy has, be able to get reconnaissance on the battlefield is great. I prize that. I really like it, so I went with it. And we took out his general. That was very, very nice. So I'm moving my cav forward. I have no idea where he is right now. I mean, I think I know where his artillery is. Okay, so that's how we get visibility. Somewhere up here on this hill, I can see what's on the other side of the hill. That gives me an idea of what to do. And also, I had it as a plan that when his units to the far north were wiped out, I was going to cross over to the north. I really don't want to cross over in the south because there's no cover there. I want to cross over into the north. You'll notice there's like on the other side of the river, to the right, there's like there's woods all the way around, and I want to cross the water into woods and get that good cover. So I'll be vulnerable crossing, but once I get across the water, I'll be in good cover, and that's the whole point. Stay in good cover. And hopefully then the enemy will attack me. And my goal is to get visibility on the enemy and let my artillery patiently tear this guy up. The time is, it's only just after 8 o'clock. I think this goes to maybe 11:30, maybe more. I'm not entirely sure. But there's plenty of time. And I want to give my... Oh, we've trapped one of his units in the corner. We'll kill him. He has somebody trapped, kind of caught in the water. Yeah, we should be able to do some nice damage to that guy. Yeah, I hope he keeps doing that. So, one of the things I want to do is keep my... Yeah, my detached skirmisher took a shot from his 20-pound parrot and routed. I want to keep my cav and my sniper away from each other. The cav is easily spotted, I've noticed. The the sniper is able to stay hidden. So he got the stealth perk, and the spotting perk. So yeah, and here's where I noticed that every time I fire, I become visible. So if I had this to do again, like right there, instead of firing, I would have, stayed invisible. So get my sniper out of there. He's no longer visible. I wouldn't mind if that skirmisher charged down after my cav. I wouldn't mind it. If I could catch him alone, I would melee him. I would like to get some captures to get some replenishment for manpower. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to take my sniper and put him somewhere where he can get visibility and see the enemy. So, yeah, and I really don't want my infantry near him, giving away his position. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm securing the woods to the north and getting ready, going to recover some condition and then cross the water. Every time he sees my cav, all of his 20-pound parrots just turn around and take a shot at him. So, okay, we go up this very steep hill. I should be able to cross that far away and get to the other side and be invisible, and that's kind of the goal. How about that? There he is. Okay, I can see 2 of his artillery. My 20-pound parrot can get started. My recon, I can see how many men he has. Yeah, apparently my detached skirmisher is invisible, but, he's undetected, and yet he's taking artillery fire, and his skirmishers were going to go after him. Okay, now let's see what my 20-pound parrot... This is a little disappointing. I can see his artillery. One of them just went invisible. Who knows why? Yeah, that's not great. Okay, not great. Yeah, we're going to be here forever. He can't see my infantry, so he's firing at my commander. Yeah, I don't want to do that again, so get him out of there. Still have him close enough to give the +10 to cover. Okay, this guy's near, and I wanted to see if he would see me. Now I know for sure. Okay, so if you're going to play this battle and you have a sniper, I recommend don't use the sniper to shoot, except in very rare cases. Try to keep him hidden and try to get visibility. Visibility is more important than shooting most of the time, and this is definitely one of those cases. So my 20-pound parrot now is blind and can't see anything. So yeah, and once again, look how fast his unit is and how slow mine is. And yeah, I'm gonna take some shots. Yeah, he's moving at a quarter of the speed. Yeah, I really should have just turned around and fired at him and then backed up. I wouldn't have taken flanking fire. And my hope was that he would actually keep chasing my unit, and then my cav could have caught him and run him down and captured him. But yeah, that's... So because I can't get visibility, I can't see where the enemy is, I'm going to send everybody across. We're going to get in good cover. I'm going to roll the artillery up. Yeah, I have one guy in the water. He's going to take some shots in the water. That's not good, but everybody else is going to get across. And once I get across, he's going to be in trouble. Now, the trick is, my plan is do not push out of this cover. Just take the cover. He'll charge at me, roll the artillery up, and keep hitting him. But, kind of tied in with this is I've got to find this artillery. Have to find his artillery and do something about it. So that's what the cav and the snipers are for. We should be behind him. He should be totally focused on all the guys crossing the river, if I'm lucky. And okay, here comes one of his cav. Now I can see his artillery. Okay, so there's one to the south. It's very tiny. My detached skirmisher can hit it. I'd like the cav to hit the second one near the objective, and then we have to do something to convince that cav that is charging in to back off. So I just have to hit him with something. So yeah, the thing about this battle is I knew my cav was going to take losses, and right now I'm thinking, yep, my cav is going to take losses, and that's okay. Their job is to kill as much of the artillery as we can, and and to give visibility. That's their job. So they're going to take losses to do that, and that's all right. Okay, I don't think my Cav can do any more good there. Now, what I wanted to do was, as I mentioned, to just wait until my artillery rolled up, but all of his skirmishers are routing. And I have a chance to take out his artillery. So I'm going to push the attack because all of his units are routing, and I can kill his artillery. And tied in with that, I would very much like not to take any more losses on my sniper and my cav. They've done a good job. So, yeah, his units are so focused on my cav and my snipers when they see him. They never miss a chance to take a shot on my, the units I don't want them to pay attention to. To the point where he's going to let me take the victory location and not care. Like right now, if you were a human player, you would be rushing everyone to hold that flag. If you wanted to win the battle, you'd have to hold that flag. But he's pretty much abandoned the victory location, running around chasing my cav and my sniper. So yeah, you have to always remember that the AI is not going to play like a human. When he does, it's great, but most of the time he doesn't. Okay, now we just need to hold. I think he just has that one tiny... he has a routing skirmisher, and then there's just that artillery unit that just died, and I think that's it. Now all I need to do is take a position that I want and roll up the artillery. I don't have to do very much. My left is being hit pretty hard, and I don't need to hold the flag. So I just need to get the artillery up behind this infantry. It should be in pretty good cover. There's woods, there's a farm, there's a wheat field, but he just has too much over there. And again, he has really good weapons. If he's going to stand there and just blast my units with burnsides, this is just going to be way too costly. So I was hoping he'd have those crappy 55s for his skirmisher units, but no, he has some really good weapons. And right there, I was feeling the pinch as his little tiny skirmisher units were firing into my infantry and causing a lot of casualties. So I'm sending a skirmisher over to the left to reinforce. I'm going to send my cav to the right to hopefully get visibility. Here is the artillery. There's my commander giving a +10 cover. And yeah, now the artillery's up. We should be in really good shape. So we did manage to kill his artillery. That's good. It's good to see 2 of his skirmishers shatter. His cav is getting quite low. So yeah, he keeps advancing into that area. That's going to be fine. Because now I have artillery that's going to be giving support, infantry ganging up on his units and routing them. So this is what I wanted. I wanted the artillery to start picking away at him at distance. So I'm folding in the detached skirmishers, and then I'm going to bust new detached skirmishers, and hopefully that will allow me to reduce my losses. So yeah, actually these units 1695, that unit's actually too large. I need to detach skirmishers to get him down to 1650. So yeah, I need the detached skirmishers for visibility and also to keep my losses down. Because I want the artillery to do what it does, not to exchange shots with his skirmisher units. Okay, unfortunately, I noticed that one of his cav has escaped to the left, so I'm going to have to shift some people to the left to run this guy down. Okay, I know he has skirmishers to the right, he has units to the right, but I have to cross the river to go after that cav if I'm going to catch him. Man, he's got a lot of stuff over there. That's very irritating. Okay, he got a flank shot, and he reloads in about a second. He'll get another flank shot. Yep, there it was like bang, bang. It was like so fast. And then he gets a third shot off. And these are not bad weapons. I mean, he has really good weapons. He's down to 270. Yeah, fortunately his units are, that unit's pretty small. So, yeah, I think we can run down this cav unit now. Just keep him blocked. I'm trying to catch his skirmisher unit in the woods with my infantry. That's not going to work. I give up on it. And yeah, we just need to get these guys. Even my cav can come in on the flank. My sniper is over on the right side. He can maybe get some shots at range. But yeah, I want this to be more about artillery. Skirmisher units do not like canister and exploding shells. So yeah, we're just rounding him up now. There's very little he can do to my detached skirmishers. So yep, there go 2 of his units just shattered. But I would like to get some captures. Yeah, that's why I'm charging. But unfortunately, he's falling back into the woods, so... Yeah, I know that's not going to work, but this is kind of like my only chance to get a capture. But yeah, I'm now in melee with 2 of his units, and it's just not going to work. So I tell my melee cav to get out of there. It's a waste of time. My mounted rifle cav can take some shots, but yeah. Okay, 1 unit shatters. It's okay. Found his cav on the far left. There's another cav to the north. Okay, there he is. I'd like to separate the... I want to try to separate his cav unit since he's moving to the left. Put my infantry on run, get some shots on him in the water. Cut off his supply wagon by moving my rifle cav forward. The guy to the far left, that cav unit, I just saw it shatter. So we're in pretty good shape. All we have to... We captured the supply wagon. We got it. Now just to kill this last unit, we're going to run him down and kill him. Yeah, the reality is that my 2 cav units are a bit large, as odd as that is. I want the rifle cav unit to be about 375. Yeah. And he's at almost 400, and I'm going to get back 16%, I think. So... yeah, my melee cav is coming out of it in very good shape, so he's going to be a rifle cav, so I wouldn't mind if he bled down a little bit. He's too large to get rifles right away, probably. No, he's okay. Yeah, 560. I would not dismount a unit that was 560, but with rifles. But yeah, I would fire. I would turn him into a rifle cav. I think 500 would be better, but I think 600 is okay. I think Pandakraut said 600 was fine. And yeah, these guys are going to bleed down over time, so that's okay. But I think the most efficient size is 350, so we're a little bit away from that. But really, my army is army's in very good shape. I have not taken that many losses. So all I'm doing now is trying to capture this guy, if at all possible. Look how resilient this guy is, though. Of course, part of it is he's in the woods. So the time is 11:40. 11:40. So I think I read on Steam the battle ends just after 11. That's obviously not the case. Yeah, we're closing in on 1200. And yeah, there's plenty of time in this battle. I'm looking at this guy, he's down under 300. If I have to chase him all the way down to the corner of the map with my entire army, I will do it. But I was hoping just to rack up some kills with my cav and maybe get a capture. Charge if I can. Grind up melee a little bit, not bad. Otherwise, just get shots on him. Yeah, I shouldn't have anybody standing around. Nobody should stand around. At this point of the battle, you just grind up condition. Everybody should be moving. So, yeah, even my artillery should be moving. Yep, and there he is. He's dead. So I lost with medicine 1,600, and he lost almost 10,000. So, yeah, units 2,200 kills with the CS, lost 300. That's almost 7-1. 1,800 lost 300. 1,500 lost 200. 1,300 lost 400. My 24-pound howitzer killed 600. The sniper killed 480. The 20-pound parrot only killed 300. Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, he did what I wanted him to do. He got all 20-pound parrots. Look at that. He got I got Maynard's back. He got Frank Wesson's, Spencer carbines, 688 Spencer carbines, Burnsides. So Burnsides, Spencer carbines, and Frank Wesson's. So the Maynards are mine. So yeah, those are nice weapons. I'm a big fan of rifle cav, and those are very, very nice weapons. So yeah, he was well armed. I got 103,000, 2,100 men back, and another 325. So it's 2,400, and I lost 16. So my army went up in size. I think I have 77,000 men total, counting raw recruits. So my army looks in great shape. Yeah, didn't lose any guns. My cav is actually larger than I thought it would be coming out of this battle. Not too concerned about the snipers. I have plenty of sniper weapons, and yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. I'll take him back to 350. I'll even buy veterans if I have to. $245,000. He gets fresh recruits. He's down 54 to 59. Yippee! He has gone up a little bit in training. What did he go up to? 48 to 53. And yeah, I'm going to take it to 10 medicine and then start pushing economy. So yeah, here's the weapons. The Spencer carbines. Yeah, those are nice weapons. The Burnsides, I'm a huge fan of the Burnsides. And yeah, the Frank Wesson is also a great, great weapon. I'm a huge fan. Of course, the 20-pound parrots. I now have 14 in inventory and 2 more that I can buy. That's 16. 2 more batteries can be formed. Yeah, Spencer carbine. Yeah, I'm going to be in great shape. Of course, I'm going to use those for my cav now. I have plenty of Maynards, and the Frank Wessons are terrific. So, yeah, I could actually have like 3 rifle cav with great weapons. So I might do that. I don't know. 2 is probably all I need for the campaign, but 3 would be nice. I do like rifle cav. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the battle. It was fun to fight, and I'll see you in camp.